Welcome to a whole lot of.
Sorry, it was we had a flood. But we back.
Yeah, no, I think Nadia had came back from on tour. Nadia. Oh,
no,
next time.
Really? You don't remember?
I'm having fun today. No, a whole lot of time.
Nadia's on tour for real. That's a singing video that we did. The dollar's back.
Hey, Dolly.
Yes, so we're back. Okay, so what are you drinking, Angel?
I cannot drink because, no, I'm kidding. I have a meeting tomorrow early, so I'm gonna, be corny and I'm drinking ginger ale.
So you just being an adult today?
Being adult and very responsible. Something I don't want to be.
I work tomorrow too.
Yeah, you don't have a meeting with the senior director.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't want to we have one. But,
what are you drinking?
I'm drinking some hard shit. Because I don't have a meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes, so I'm drinking vodka with a splash of something.
Vodka with a splash or something?
Yes. Hi, Hannah. How you doing? Yeah.
So we got a lot of juicy topics. We're going to get right to it. Oh. So last week, we remember somebody had a surprise from Edible Arrangements.
From my amazing boyfriend. Keenan. Yes.
And so that was your birthday. We talked about how she does things for a week and I do things for a day. And
by choice.
It's a recap.
We talked about choice.
It's a recap.
It's recapping. Because when Javonda turned her age this year, I called her several times. But she was like,
Is that supposed to be me with the lip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And was,
really?
I just want to chill. I'm at the age where I don't really want to do anything.
Okay.
You chose to have one day, baby. It's okay.
Yes, so.
But I chose to have 2 days. But actually, I didn't do anything with you except for one day.
2.
Okay, that was because Adele. And when in the other week, you chilled and you did what you did. We went on Saturday. That's what girlfriends do.
What you do?
Oh, we went to brunch. We went to Soho Park. Javonda picked it because she's an amazing friend.
No, I didn't.
Who picked it?
Vanessa.
Well, Javonda texted everybody
Right,
to get together. She's an amazing friend. Yes. And I had some quality time with my boo.
Oh, yeah.
And, let me keep that to ourselves. And, then we went to the ladies' dance club. As the Christian was
at where Cardi B originated. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She wasn't there at that place. But I thought of Cardi B when I was there. Mm-hmm. I was like, every woman here
has a Cardi B-ish vibe.
No, every woman here wants to be Cardi B because you went from your pole. Well, from something else, but then she don't have to strip anymore. She's 25.
Well, the one girl
that kept drinks.
Huh?
Don't let them bring you any drinks.
No, the one girl came to us with remember the yellow Keenan?
Yeah.
And she looked like an older Cardi B. I want to say, have you Cardi B on? She had a bob. She had a blonde bob. It was cute.
Oh.
I was supposed to give her some money, but she took too long to come back. So the other girls was thirsty. And I felt bad. And she looked at me like, what? You supposed to
a blur.
Yeah, I told you don't feel bad, man. She had went around and made her rounds.
I know, but I felt bad because she said, I'm coming back for you. But then her sister was on top. Was dancing or whatever.
I don't remember anyone except for the drunk girl in the black. And then there was another girl.
Oh, the one that's the...
That's the only one I remember. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Ma. Hi, the person she was dancing with was like, making love with her. She made that little $20. She worked her whole life.
We was making it rain. I wasn't making it rain. I made it drizzle.
I had some, I don't know how much it was, but only I split between two girls.
You made it drizzle. We made it.
It stormed real quick. It was like a summer rain.
Yeah, I didn't make mine rain. But it was a lot of fun. So we're going to get to the juicy hot topics.
Yeah.
Let's talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta. First, let me say it premieres in November. Let me see. What is the date that it premieres? It premieres Sunday, November 3rd. And I love Real High. So basically what is making the big news is Kenya Moore getting divorced.
Surprise.
No, but you know what?
Hey, Mommy.
I was really for Kenya Moore. I really felt like she was gonna, you know what I mean, gonna make it. with her and her husband. He was from Brooklyn. Now, allegedly, he had a whole other family in Brooklyn. So what my mom was saying is that is why he didn't want to be on camera.
Mm-hmm. Who leaked the story about his family?
Google.
Okay.
Like, I don't know exactly. It was just on Google.
Okay.
Kenya Moore's husband's secret family.
Okay.
So he had kids and a girlfriend in New York, and that's why he didn't want to move to Atlanta, and why she didn't move to Brooklyn, because he had the restaurant in Brooklyn.
Okay.
So what did you say that you think why they got divorced?
Okay, so Kenya's what, 50?
No, 47.
50. I think she just wanted a baby. I don't think that she wanted a relationship. It looked good on paper. He was a good-looking man from Brooklyn. He really didn't bring anything extra to the table. She has her own table. But he brought sperm to create a baby. And I think at her age, at 47, which is stretching it, but it's, nowadays you can do whatever you want. She wanted a baby, and I don't think she's hurt or devastated.
She could have had a kid with anybody.
I haven't seen her doing any Instagram posts with rain dropping sad words.
Well, Kenya Moore's not going to do that because she's very prideful. So I think she really had hope for this. First of all, the baby is gorgeous,
and he did that.
So cute. I just felt like I feel bad. I feel bad for the situation.
I mean, so I say this to a lot of people. Even if you like 6, 8, 21 and having a baby, babies are a blessing. They come to you whichever way you get it, right? So their relationship was meant to have that baby.
Yeah.
And if they don't work out, that's fine. And Kenya will be fine because Kenya really doesn't care.
No, I don't think that's
I need
true.
to see her bring out a statement.
Why she have to bring out a statement?
She brings out statements about everything else. When somebody was stalking her, she what's the name? Sweetie Pie son?
No, that wasn't her. That was Jennifer Williams.
Yes, but Kenya's other boyfriend that was harassing her.
Oh,
in the parking lot.
Yes.
She came out with a statement with that. I mean, she
comes
out with statements.
I don't recall that
So
statement.
I haven't heard nothing from her now, which I think is like, she's like, okay. And we don't know. It might have been a plan.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for. I don't know if I feel bad for Kenya because I had hopes for Kenya. I really love Kenya, but she did a lot of crazy, grimy things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm on the fence with Kenya. So it's gonna all be played out on Roja next month, but they gave a little sneak peek. So now we're gonna move on to something else that's happening in Roja that's juicy. Eva's custody battle.
Now this is what's real.
So Eva's first baby father, Kevin McCall, was trying to get joint custody of their baby.
Only, yeah.
Right. So I be for Kevin McCall. Kevin McCall, I be taking up for you on Instagram. I know you don't know me. I be like, she's wrong. But then you do stuff that's like, is Eva wrong? So basically, he was arrested for a domestic dispute in LA. Bail was posted. However, that doesn't look good for a man to get arrested for a domestic dispute if you're trying to get sole custody of your daughter. Or not sole custody, joint custody. So, Eva, to me, I think Eva always takes it the next step forward. So, another thing she did was change the baby girl's last name. You nodding?
Okay, I'm with you.
She changed the baby girl's last name so that all the whole family could have the same last name. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like that's still the father, regardless of he ain't beat. You knew he wasn't beat before you got with him. So I think it's wrong for her to do what she's doing. She's taking an extra steps for him to make him. I feel like she's doing it to make him upset. Because who cares if everybody got the same last name? Like to me, that's not that serious.
So she changed her baby's last name
to her husband's.
There's
someone that's taking care of her child.
Oh,
so I'm gonna say my part of it, okay? He beat Eva's ass.
Allegedly.
No, well, obviously he's not allegedly if he just got out of jail for domestic
because
violence.
being somebody else don't mean that you.
Okay, let's talk K. Michelle. Because K. Michelle said the same thing about Memphis.
I didn't see no police report with her face bruised.
And nobody believed K. Michelle.
I believe it's K. Michelle.
And why would Eva lie about that? What did she gain out of lying?
I don't think she's lying. I think Eva's dragging it. That's what I think.
So he beat her, he smacked her, but he ain't punched her in the mouth.
They probably was fighting. Is there somebody beating your ass, like K. Michelle said, happened to her in Memphis? I think he beat her ass. I don't think that they was fighting because the way she described it. Even doesn't even talk about the incident. That's why I think it's like BS.
Well, domestic violence is really hard to talk about it, and it's really hard to express yourself when you're on a platform for all the social media to judge you. So, but what I'm saying is we don't know. We don't know what happened. I don't think she would just snatch away a child from a man who she obviously was in love with, which she says on radio interviews.
I've never heard her say nothing.
Well, unlike Kenya Moore, she does talk about their relationship. No, I'm trying to be funny, but she does talk about their relationship, and she talks about how she never said it was constant. She said one incident when he beat her, and she was like, "That's enough is enough."
But one incident is enough is enough.
If he dragged you, that's what I was taught in school.
But she went to court, right? He beat her allegedly. She went to court to get sole custody, not even trying to say I want him to get counseling before he sees his daughter. Like
he never. But as a man, he never did that. He's had to.
He's doing it, and he's trying to do it now
because he wants to clout. How old is that child? 21?
No, she's like 4.
Exactly. It's been 4 years.
No, he's been trying. He has been trying.
In the beginning, he was not trying. He has not done anything for that little girl. Allegedly.
She keeps moving, so he won't. She had on the show because you don't watch Real Housewives. I have several residents, so he won't find her. Like she's hiding from him. Once she got sole custody, she moved out the state.
I don't think Eva would do that just to do that. I don't know these people. Neither do you. I feel like nobody's gonna move from state to state.
So she was feared for her life. She feared for her child's life. That's why she had sole custody.
And he beat her.
I didn't see no marks. I didn't hear her talk about this.
When would you see marks the day you don't live across the street?
I believe came my child. Now I don't want to be like.
Why would you came
Dave Chappelle said. We're gonna move on. Mm-hmm. He said that he's a. Oh God, I forgot the thing. He said he's a victim blamer. I don't want to be a victim blamer, but I don't know.
But why would you think she will lie? What is
I don't think she's lying. I think she's dragging it. I think she's being extra.
What's she gaining about dragging it? Because she got a man.
She probably didn't want to be bothered anymore. He probably wasn't sugar honey iced tea, and she didn't want to be bothered no more. And that's the way you get back. What some women get back at a man is to do things for the child. That's like the number one thing you can do is get full custody. Then you change her last name. Like, she's like, oh, he has the right to go to court. Now, he was wrong now. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm for Kevin McCoy. He needs to get himself together. But I don't feel like she is helping the situation, making an easy situation. She's just, like, basically trying to erase him. And that little girl is going to regret it if she keeps acting like this man doesn't exist. Once she does find out who her real father is.
And I agree with that because that's what our generation is going through now. So this is a case of maybe a bitter mother, but Eva will have to deal with her daughter when she gets older.
Yeah, it's going to be sad.
But we don't know what really happened for this woman to do that. I don't feel like Eva's a vicious person from her TV personality should just erase a man from a child's life. But anyway, shout out to Eva.
I like on Top Model. I'm not feeling you with the whole custody thing. That's just my opinion. But we're going to move on to someone else. And their custody or racist.
This is another aggressive person.
So, on Basketball Wives. Oh, you guys give us love, likes, write our comments, how you're feeling. Mm-hmm. Let us know how you feel. So, now, we are going to talk about we can just kind of let it roll. We're going to talk about Basketball Wives, which is my favorite show this season, and the fight between OG and Evelyn. Now, we talked about the pea popper last week, right?
Yes.
So, then after that, OG, because this is how OG has random clapbacks. This is what I'm trying to realize.
She does.
So, she don't clap back at what she need to clap back at. She make up other things. So, she clapped back about Ocho Cinco wanting her. That's fine. But then she said to Evelyn, you want to be black. And Chad wants a black woman. Mm-hmm. Evelyn didn't even know what she was talking about. She says the N-word back all the time. She wears cornrows. And it's disgusting because she wants to be black. And she's not black. How do you feel about that?
I don't like OG.
You don't.
I don't like her at all. I feel like her personality is so ugly and aggressive, and she is a person that doesn't know how to channel her shit because she's mad at her man. She's not mad at these other women.
I forgot you said that. I forgot you said that part.
She's mad about her love situation. If her man would marry her and give her a baby, she'd be sitting on the side with Shawnee and Evelyn and Kristen. But therefore, she's on the side with old bitter people.
Who's bitter?
Jackie and Cece.
Cece's bitter?
Cece is...
Why is Cece bitter?
Cece's bitter because Byron kids don't like her the way she wants. I feel like she thought she was going to jump in and it was going to all like her. But people, so people don't realize that people recognize fakeness no matter how well you cover it up. If you are fake and phony and shady,
eventually,
people will play it cool if you're in the family. But eventually, we know. People see it. You cannot hide the shady and the envy. Like, I think Cece is just a person that thought, well, I'm cool, but Byron's with me. You can tell that she is in Byron's mind. She thought she was going to be the queen bee.
Oh, yeah, he's in love with her.
Exactly.
And I actually do love how much he loves her. I actually do love that.
It's amazing.
And I love how much, and he's a good man who raised his son because his son also loves his woman. No matter the dumb shit they both do. Exactly. They both stupid. But the men have their back, and that's actually admirable. So I get that.
It's amazing, but OG is a nasty person.
So why is Jackie bitter?
Jackie's bitter because her and Doug ain't getting in like they used. No, I'm just Jackie's bitter because her medication was out. Jackie's crazy.
Because she was good for 2 seasons.
Jackie's crazy, though.
She was good for 2 seasons.
That's it.
I don't think OG is bitter. I think they allow the other women. Malaysia could be aggressive. Not Shawnee. Malaysia could be aggressive. Evelyn could be aggressive. They don't like when OG is aggressive
because it comes with time and first of all entitlement. Evelyn, they aren't that. You don't come in the first fucking season and act like you run something. She is and you know what it is?
The football player.
The reason why they hired her is the reason why they're gonna fire her. And that's Shawnee's fault. You know what you got already. That's why I don't like Shawnee. I'm sorry. Let me stop being honest.
No.
This is why Shawnee gets on my nerves because
listen.
You knew who was the girl that Brandy.
I love Brandy.
You knew Brandy was feisty and wasn't gonna take shit from you, and then you fired her. You knew OG was a pit,
and it was whack the way she fired her.
Was a pit bull. She's a female football player. Like she told Phoebe she would break her. Like how you? No, that's the problem with OG.
I feel like OG. So I feel like she was, like I said, she dragged the whole black thing. And I don't think Evelyn thinks she's black. She said she considers herself Afro-Latina. But what Evelyn said on other interviews is like she's New York, which is like part of the discussion. New York, Puerto Ricans is like, it's weird because like New York, Puerto Ricans have been in New York. They've been with us for the longest. So for the most part, we do see them as black. Even if we make a little comments, we don't like black. Puerto Ricans can say the N-word. I've never got offended when a Puerto Rican said the N-word because they're not saying it to be racist. I've never heard Puerto Ricans say it to be racist. You know what I mean? And I feel like they have African roots. Just like when I heard...
say Afro-Latina or Afro-Latino is acknowledging you're black. Basically saying you are ethnically black, but you come from a Latino nationality.
Right.
I didn't like it in high school. When the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans said nigga, because y'all didn't want to hang out with us. So, I feel like they separated themselves.
You know, they separate themselves when it's convenient.
This is what I'm saying. So I didn't like them. And not just, probably in my 30s, I really don't care anymore, but up until my like 20s, I didn't like when Spanish people said nigga.
Really?
I'm like, why are you saying nigga?
It never bothered me.
Well, you wasn't in the field with us. Like, it doesn't.
But they were in their field.
I don't know they feel. And you don't know my feel to call me what the master calls me. To use that word is
my problem with it is this, is that you got a lot of people that want to pick and take things from the culture, but they don't fuck with black people. And that's my problem. I'm not saying that Puerto Ricans
I don't feel like they do that overall.
But there's a different, I feel like a lot of people do that.
I feel like in when I was in high school, I feel like in cliques. Like,
you got motherfucking
like Washington Heights and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like it's different. Like I feel like my nigga, you're my nigga, you're my nigga. Like it's
when I worked in
Dominicans are a lot of Dominicans are black.
No? But Dominicans are different because that's another topic.
But they
Dominicans are different. Yeah, because the Dominicans can be dark as whatever and don't want to be associated with black, which is African American. So they're different. But when I worked in the Heights, the kids didn't say the N word. They didn't. They had other racist issues that we have to talk about.
What about your generation in high school?
But see, the thing about it, I went to all schools in Harlem, so it was always black. No, they were majority black, and the Spanish kids that were there, there was nobody else to hang out with but other blacks. So all the Puerto Ricans, and growing up in junior high school, middle school, they all were hung out with blacks.
My thing is if you're gonna indulge in the culture and take the swag, make sure you fuck with black people. Because, you know, there's a difference between Puerto Ricans from the island and New Yorkers. New York, Puerto Rican, because a lot of Puerto Ricans from the island, they can be on that bullshit.
Yeah, I think the ones from New York is a little different.
With just the whole Latin, I'm half Dominican for people out there who might want to get offended. I'm half Dominican. But I don't like how a lot of this reggaeton shit mirrors a lot of the trap music, and I don't like that shit. I feel like, yo, you jacking the swag. You jacking the whole sound.
Well, reggaeton is more taken from reggae, though, which is still Caribbean.
No, it's not.
But that's kind of off topic.
We went to Mont Haven, and they did that.
Yeah.
They're straight jacking the swag.
But I want to say something different. When I went to junior high school, I went to IS-195, Roberto Clemente. Yes.
I know Roberto Clemente.
You know about that?
I didn't know 195 was called Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, Roberto Clemente, yes. So we had a Spanish class, and anybody that's from junior high school with me, you know this, right?
You did talk about that.
So, number one thing that disturbed me as a child was that my Spanish teacher was Jamaican. So that was a little weird. Mr. Roden, hi Mr. Roden.
Mm-hmm.
So we were separated by grades. Of course, the black kids didn't know Spanish. So we would get like 75, 65, 55 on our test. All the Dominicans, because
they were most Dominicans? Okay.
All of them were Dominicans. I don't think I had any Puerto Ricans in my class. Hundreds. So we were segregated. We were black side and he was Spanish side. And then it's so funny, I'm not going to say her name. She was half black and half Spanish, and she sat in the middle. Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
Because she would get like an 80 or a 70. So he didn't want to put her on the...
He should have put her on the Spanish side.
He didn't want to put her on the Spanish side, but he kept her in the middle. So that was really weird for me.
Everybody... so we're going to read some comments. Everybody want to be black or Afro-Latino. And hello, man. Not on camera.
What?
Savannah said you said hello to Keenan. Keenan's our producer in training, our assistant producer. I don't know. He's a producer for now. And so that's who the person is. We're going to have him on camera one day. Would you like to be part of the show one day?
Maybe.
First of all, you say he's on camera, my nigga. Say no later. It's embarrassing in front of 1,000 people.
I'm embarrassed, y'all.
Wow.
Okay.
Might be camera shy.
Oh, true that. Okay. So we're gonna move along. We're gonna go a little over. That's fine. So the next topic is still related to Cece. But I'm not Angela. Evelyn, we got you. I have your back.
I love Evelyn.
I don't know.
She's horrible, but in this case,
you could say the N word, just like on the show Blackish. Puerto Ricans can say it, so that means Rosie Perez and Zoe Saldana. But what's his name? Who's Cuban? Not Cuban, Mexican.
So Dominicans can say it?
Dominicans can say it, but they racist, so no. Some of them are racist, so no. They can say it, because they're black. Cubans, no. What's the name? The guy who had the show who's Mexican?
Oh, George Lopez.
George Lopez, he can't say it, because he's indigenous. He don't got no African blood. It's just that you have African blood, straight up. If your blood is, you got some African in you, you could say it.
Let's all stop using the word nigga.
I stopped saying it for 8 years.
Yes.
Then I started going to a clubhouse, and they all said it, so I started back.
Oh, that's why you started that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you was influenced.
Badly.
No,
but I just stopped saying it for 8 years.
I say it a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
I say it every day.
I say a lot of bad stuff I'm gonna say. But no, I'm gonna work on, because I don't think the N-word is so.
Yeah. I stopped saying it. I was kind of dating like this really Black Panther, Malcolm X. And
no, nobody's Malcolm X. Right.
He followed Malcolm X. It's like Malcolm Lamar. He followed Malcolm. Anyway, so Malcolm, like real Black Panther type guy. And we had these really deep intellectual conversations. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to stop. And I stopped for like 8 years. And then I started back. Moving right along. So, Evelyn, it's okay. You are not Black, but you are Black. But whatever. Just, OG, find something else to talk about.
Just don't pound your pussy no more, baby. That's all don't worry about, Evelyn. Don't go like this no more.
You dragging it, OG. Yeah. But I love you. And
OG, you talked about something about OG being ugly.
No, I didn't. Yeah. I said she had harsh features.
No. You said that on, sorry, man. You said that on...
No, I didn't.
No, you put up a post on Holada.
I shared what Kim put.
That people are calling her ugly, right?
Oh, yeah. People call OG ugly.
OG is not ugly. She just ain't got no money yet. Next.
Okay.
Because Evelyn looked busted too in the beginning.
What about people that aren't Black, but they identify and fuck with Black people, like almost all on the whole? Like Samoans.
No.
I don't know them.
Perfect example. On Power. Because I didn't put Power in the notes. We're going to talk about Power next week.
So good.
It was. Sorry. Real quick. Tommy is as down with the Black people as a mother effing come. He has never on that show said the N-word. Never.
And he should not.
And he's a white boy. But I'm just saying, like...
You think he doesn't say the N-word in
maybe with his friends.
With his friends?
You talk about... Like the character Tommy?
How the fuck do you feel that Tommy is the number one white guy?
He's the first person I think of. Because, no, I'm saying he always messes with Black. Everybody
Black in a Black world.
Yeah. He grew up in Queens. He was bullied. He was in a Black neighborhood.
Is that his real story?
Yeah. That's how him and go through each other because Ghost used to take up for him.
I'm talking about in real life.
No, he's some corny regular white guy. I'm talking about the character.
But I'm saying, what we're saying is, Tommy is as Black as a white man can be, right? He's in Lakeisha. He's a godfather to a little lion-ass little boy. Can't stand that little boy.
We don't got Power one of those.
I know, but if you don't watch Power, please watch Power because we need to teach our kids. We need to talk about that next week.
But let's move along. We're gonna go a little over today. That's fine. Cause I'm going on hiatus. So it's not.
Just
kidding. Need a break, but I'm just kidding. So, Cece and Kristen, real quick. Can you be in a relationship if you don't get along with the person's family? Because Cece and Kristen do not get along right now.
If I don't have kids, yes.
Okay. I say no. Okay. Because it just causes, like I said, he has each person back. But the thing about Cece and Kristen is, what's annoying with me is why can't y'all move along and just move forward and not have to be best friends and be cordial. Like when they're beefing, so the father and son don't even speak to each other. He doesn't see his grandkid because they're not talking. You just you put a divide. What's that? You're only as strong as your weakest link. Y'all the weak links. Cause I'm just why are you laughing at me? Cause I'm annoyed.
Who's the weakest link?
Cece and Kristen is messing up the family. Malaysia and the men trying to hold on. She's trying to hold on.
It's the men. Shut that shit down.
Men are dumb. They in love with their women.
Men are supposed to be the head.
They
supposedly. And tell them shut the fuck up.
Kristen
gonna say, how you know this is fake.
But no, Kristen gonna say, babe, I just need you to have my back. What? What are you talking about?
First of all, Kristen has tried. That's another story for another time. Cause Cece is just anyway, I don't like Cece.
I don't like neither one of them, but Cece got in that ass last week, so I'm rocking with her for a couple bit.
I don't feel like if I don't have kids with the person, I don't feel like I have. Not saying that I shouldn't want to have a relationship with the family, but I think kids make it a little more harder.
Just be cordial.
I could be in a room with somebody. I have family that get on my nerves.
I feel like as long as it's not to a disrespect level, I don't really see the issue.
Yeah, like I don't think
everybody doesn't have to like. I think, and that's another. I always keep going back to that. We don't have to like each other to coexist.
No, but I feel like a family. If you're trying to have a bond, this is a
you
father
like everybody
and a son.
In your family?
No,
I'm talking about father and a son.
No, do you like everybody in your family?
No, I heard what he said.
No,
I do not.
Oh,
no, I do not.
Because I don't.
But I'm talking. This is immediate family. This is not cousins. This is a father and a son and their spouses. That's close.
Okay, so let's.
And they live up the street from each other.
Is my dad's wife have to do with
because they all join basketball wives. That's why.
Right.
This is what it is. I don't think this is going on behind the scenes.
No, like
I feel like they don't care.
My mom, case in point, my mom does not. No one in my immediate family likes my brother's wife. None of us like that bitch.
I don't know.
We don't like her ass, but you know what? We deal with her. Okay. You know what I mean? We deal with her.
Can I ask why you don't like her?
We don't like her because she's fucking a loudmouth fucking trailer trash.
What you on camera?
I don't care.
Okay.
Trailer trash. She white?
Yeah, she's white. Okay.
Y'all just don't like her. Y'all being racist.
No, we're not. We're absolutely not.
Okay.
But we don't like her because she's calmed down now because she's a little older, so she's calmed down now. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really like her, but we deal with her when she gets out of line. We put her in her place, and that's it.
And so you guys,
we still invite her over for dinners.
So y'all may not. Y'all still cordial.
We still cordial with her.
Cause y'all cannot block her out.
Yeah. No, but we don't really like her. You know
you prime example. Okay.
We love her because she's my nephew niece's
kid.
But this is where Cece and Kristen need to be. Cece and Kristen ain't
going to this is the thing. This is not happening in real life.
This is why this shit doesn't resonate with me because these people are rich. Y'all just create fucking drama. So now they got a show. Now they got a show for a bunch of talentless motherfuckers who are rich because their husbands are rich. So now they got a show for these motherfuckers. So now they ain't got nothing else better to do than create drama and bullshit.
Well, Cece has a job. Kristen does not. She takes care of it.
I'm not saying that they don't have any talents.
But what I want to say wrong with, when I want to say wrong with it, when I want to, because that's what I want to do. What I want to say is,
Deacon.
You
I haven't said Deacon in a while.
Sound like rich people problems. Is what I'm
what I want to say is, I don't think that this storyline. I feel like after the camera is off,
they all friends.
They are all friends because my whole thing is Byron. You're gonna get mad over her saying you're gonna come see your grandkid. That's the whole.
He felt like he was saying he's a bad grandparent. He said you don't see my kid and y'all we go out to brunch.
She would have said that off camera. It would have been a big fight. No.
But then Cece being in the middle because she said Byron said he don't want to pay for y'all brunches no more. What like
this
first of all, if I got
money,
right? If I got money and my mother got money, like all right, yeah, I can pay. But if my mom's gonna say we got it, babe. It's not like I'm taking from my mother's pocket. We both got money. So what's the problem?
And he's a bad.
The mom with Cece.
And my mom is a celebrity. I'm going out for free all the time.
Cece's being petty with little things, saying, "Oh, Byron want to pay." Byron might have pillow talked and said, "I'm tired of paying for these moms."
But you don't say that,
right, Kristen? You doing too much. You don't talk with your pillow talk.
What the guy said for Love and Basketball? I still got money to keep your fun and
Gucci and gold.
Don't worry, Cece. You're still gonna have your designer bag.
Anyway, so we're gonna move right along.
We can make serious shit.
So we're gonna kind of create. Oh wait, we can make it connected. We can run this in a little 10 minutes. So, did you see the show here?
We saw part of it. It was very interesting.
So we want to talk about white privilege.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really see the whole thing. I don't really like Chelsea Handler, not because I'm racist, was because she used to feud with Joan Rivers, who is, to me, one of the queens of comedy. And I didn't like the fact that she was feuding with Joan Rivers, so I took Joan Rivers' side. So I don't like Chelsea Handler.
I think Joan Rivers is related to Wendy Williams.
Yo, Joan Rivers was the queen.
Are you talking about that special on Netflix?
No. What?
Chelsea Handler.
On Red Table Talk.
Didn't y'all watch it together? It's a whole special.
I don't watch no
she has a whole.
I thought y'all watched it together.
No, she has a whole documentary on Netflix. We watched half of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
which is part of why she went on Red Table.
Yeah. So white privilege. So how do you feel? What was Chelsea Handler saying about it?
Alright, so Chelsea Handler, which she used to date somebody had a crush on, 50 Cent.
That was fake. Anyway.
I mean, what was fake? His penis and her vagina?
They were together?
Exactly. She never said they dated. They said they stuck together.
Ugh, I don't like Chelsea Handler.
I don't like 50 Cent, but not no more.
Anyway.
So she realized that she was presenting herself as a white person who thought they were entitled to everything because of her skin color.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And how she was raised. You can't help how you're raised.
Where's she from?
Where's she from, man? Did it say? I don't know where she's from. But she's from...
I'll Google it.
Yes, Google it, please. So, she wanted to go around and, like, survey white people and also talk to black people about how they felt about white privilege and what black people issues were with white people.
And why black people can be sometimes angry?
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. So, personally, what I told Keenan...
I'm from Jersey, Livingston, so suburbia girl.
Yeah. I told Keenan the documentary is bullshit.
Why do you think that?
Because I feel like white people, when they get the ha-ha moment, they want to go around and fix everything and want people to be on board with what they're trying to say. She had Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. Wait, let me finish.
Okay,
she had Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, which I thought was really funny because these are the newest black comedians that are catering to the white people right now.
No, they're the biggest black comedians right now.
Only because they're catering to what white people want. Tiffany Haddish don't even have a weave no more. She looking like Baby Oprah. Remember I showed you the thing? Why is she looking like Baby Oprah?
I think she was consulting people in her field that are successful.
Yeah, but I also think white people are very smart, baby. I think it was a hidden agenda with that.
But what did they have to say? Like,
they were saying that, of course, white people are entitled.
They weren't articulating themselves the best, though.
And, of course, they wouldn't. She didn't pick a Jada Pinkett. She didn't pick until she went on Jada Pinkett's show.
Jada Pinkett's not a comedian.
But she didn't talk to Will Smith.
Will Smith's not a comedian.
He started off as a comedian.
She could have had Dave Chappelle.
She
could have had Dave Chappelle.
Okay,
if he would agree to do it.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I feel like she picked who would.
Two people that's going to whitewash it.
Exactly.
I don't think they whitewashed it with their answers.
They didn't say nothing.
They did say something, babe.
Okay, well, let me finish what I got to say.
Go ahead, babe.
Okay, so.
Love a squirrel. I'm sorry.
So, they were talking, whatever, and Kevin Hart was like, of course we're not entitled. Of course we got to work hard for, the generic answer. We got to work hard for whatever, blah, blah, blah. Tiffany Haddish said whatever the hell she had to say. I don't really remember. And then she went to this, what was it, like a focus group?
It was like a spoken word type thing.
Spoken word thing. This
it was like a college thing. Like
black college.
Yeah.
And what did the girl say? Because I know you have a better memory than me.
The black girl,
watching that. You think y'all making it juicy.
They were just having a whole bunch of people speak their mind. And one of the black girls was like, I feel like it's white privilege for you to even fucking be up here.
Hello.
Fucking talking. Okay, alright, so you gonna talk? Because I got something to say. But I want to make sure you get out of the way first.
I wasn't finished though.
Okay, go
But let me hurry up.
Wait, was that
yeah, because he want to go on turn.
Oh, no, I didn't watch it, so y'all got the mic.
Okay, let me just say one thing.
Okay.
I do not believe in this documentary. I feel like white people are full of, some white people, not all. Maybe I'm going to be too honest. I feel like, go ahead.
No, go ahead, baby.
No, I'm
listening.
I don't believe the documentary. I just feel like this is another.
Okay, so I want to say one thing first, chiefly. For a white person to even do that, for a white person, I think it takes a lot of personal courage for a white person to even come out there. For a white person to even come out there and actually acknowledge white privilege and actually say, hey, I want to do something about it. I don't think that this is right. That's like social masochism right there to other white people. Because now they're going to be pariahs to other white people. Like, oh, weren't you over there talking with them blacks about fucking, we don't fuck with you.
They gonna say
you know what I mean? And white people are like that. White people are like that.
What the guy said about registration?
Right.
He's like, no, they fill out their name right.
Right.
Like, we don't know the fuck.
But see, once you do that, you're out of the club. You know what I'm saying? You're out of the fucking club. You know,
you think she's gonna be out of the club?
Absolutely. But don't you think she established herself enough that it doesn't matter about the club anymore?
In a certain respect, like, yeah, I can live comfortably because I have money, but if I ever want to progress further in my career, now I have to, these fucking rich ass white people that run all this shit, these producers, these executive producers, they're gonna remember that documentary. And I bet you she ain't gonna get shit off of Netflix or Hulu. She only gonna do shit on Netflix and Hulu. You know why? Because Netflix and Hulu politically are liberal. So that's all.
But I think I disagree. Well, first of all, I'm gonna watch it, but I feel like Chelsea Handler.
Y'all don't like her as a person.
No, I don't like her. I don't like her from things that I heard.
I just feel like
sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like she's going to. I feel like she more than likely did it from a superiority way.
Okay, that's where you have to start from.
I don't think she did it in a humble way. Like,
so then, let me ask you this. This is something I talked to my homeboy about. So then, what do y'all want white people to do to try to change around privilege? Because white privilege just isn't a concept. White privilege is something that you can go out there and fucking touch with your hands. You can measure it in a metric. It's this system not built for fucking black people. How do y'all want white people to change the system?
I want white people to really take a day, not go to a spoken word, but like really take a day and go into life and really get the knowledge. Because I don't feel like she's trying to get the knowledge. Because when you really understand it, then that is how you crack the code. Isn't education is freedom? So once you really know what it is, then you can go about it a different way.
How is that any different than sitting in a room full of black people and telling them to speak candidly?
Because that's something that's going to be for the moment. If she lived a life like they had Trump had one of the housing people, like a high person, live in housing, a black woman live in housing to see why it needs so much money. What's going on in the development?
You know, they tried that in Chicago in the late 80s, early 90s. The mayor of Chicago, before they knocked down the project, the South Side of Chicago used to have project buildings. And then in the mid 90s, I believe, they knocked down all the project buildings. Well, before they knocked down all the project buildings, the mayor of Chicago, which was a white female, came and stayed in the projects for 2 weeks. Or was supposed to stay there for 2 weeks. I believe she only made it a week and a half. She moved out. A few months later, they knocked down all the projects. So having people, I don't feel like that's gonna change anything. I feel like.
So you think people won't watch the documentary and say, "Wow, there is white." I think it needs to be deeper. It needs to be more done.
I want it to come from the heart. I want it to come from a really conscious thing in your mind that says, "I need to fucking change." Not that...
I think that she is making that change personally.
I didn't get that from the documentary.
And I can tell she's not like
that. I don't feel like y'all being fair.
No, I am being fair because I watched it. I watched half of it. But I just don't think that...
What do y'all want her to do?
I really don't want... Sorry. I really don't think...
Maybe she's the best person.
No, I really
don't get me wrong, I'm not riding her coattails or anything like that, but I'm putting her in the place of every white person that's... Because there's a lot of white people out there. Tim Wise, the guy that she was talking to, I follow him on Facebook for years, and he's very outspoken about racism, about white privilege. He's very outspoken. And you know what? You know who be killing him the most in the comments? Niggas. And I'd be like, I don't get it.
But I really don't
I mean, it's like the woman from Red Table Talk. I forgot her name. Ella Pompey. Her man happens to be half black. And when she was talking, I felt the genuineness. When the other person who from Sex and the City who has 2 black children, I felt her genuineness.
So she needs to have black kids?
No, she just needs to come across as a genuine way. Like, really, I just feel like, I'm gonna shed a light. No, it starts with you.
I think it was more than shed a light on yourself. She went and talked to a lot of different experts in particular fields.
I don't really think that white people need to just come to our rescue.
No, they don't.
But I feel like that's what it was like, let me help these black people.
No, the thing was that they kept reiterating it in the documentary. They said that white privilege is not a black problem, so we need to stop talking to black people about white privilege. So what did she do with the rest of the document?
She talked to white people. And they were horrible.
And they were horrible,
She only went to white people, but she got educated, of course.
Yeah.
Because the black people said it's not our issue, it's your issue.
Right.
But I just feel like I felt like it didn't come from it just came from an urgency of a selfishness. It was something that, in which a lot of people do. They do selfish things. It's a lot. Like, this is a whole other stuff.
You know me, babe. I'm Black Panther, pro-black. Fuck white people, whatever. But I can empathize with people. One thing about me is it's easy for me to empathize.
So you like the documentary?
I didn't necessarily say I like it, but I understand and I feel like what she's trying to do is genuine. From her platform, from her level. Maybe. She's a rich ass white woman. You think she's gonna go live in the fucking projects? Fuck no. She's not gonna do that.
She's not supposed to. That's not
You
her
know what
role.
I'm saying?
But I was giving an example. But I think the topic goes deeper. We're going to talk about it.
It goes deeper with this.
Yeah. So, Amber Geyer, the woman who accidentally murdered her neighbor because she went in the wrong house. We're going to talk about it briefly. But the thing about a lot of people were upset, so I said we need to talk about it.
Ooh.
A lot of people were upset. A lot of people were forgiving because the brother actually hugged her when she was sentenced. She was crying. She was apologetic. The bailiff patted her head.
No, she fixed her hair.
She fixed her hair.
Yeah.
The judge went down. The judge went down and hugged her.
Gave her Bible.
Right. So what I feel like is we feel like it's also white privilege is the way they were treating this murderer.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about O.J. Simpson, right?
He didn't even get found guilty.
Let's bring it back. O.J. was not guilty. Black and white people treated him to this day like shit.
Yeah.
Because he killed gold, right? White privilege, right? Nicole Brown, that was the name.
Made it.
Rest in peace. And I'm not taking away God, it was bad what happened to her.
And she also was a part of abuse, I say that.
Her friend Ron
Goldman, right?
Yes, Ron Goldman. They were murdered. O.J. went through this whole trial.
And was found not guilty.
Not guilty. This woman is